What's going on, everyone? Appreciate y'all coming here and checking out this Fallout 76 video. This one is going to be all about the new astronaut companion that we can get over at our camp. She goes by Commander Sophia de Guerre, or better yet, you can just call her simply Sophia. In this video, I'll be showing you some unique rewards that we get, what happens after we complete all of her quest lines, and how to recruit her, and I'll be giving a little bit of information over her quest lines, such as how many we get, and giving you all a little bit of tips on the tougher ones that you'll be encountering. So yeah, hope you all find this enjoyable, and it helps you decide on whether or not you want her as an ally at your camp. Also, by the way, real quick, if you do find this enjoyable, consider taking a little bit of your time and leaving a like on the video, because it helps it get more passed around the Fallout community. And hey, might as well mention this as well. If you are new around here, consider giving my channel a chance and sticking around and subscribing. And if you don't like what you see in the future, just simply unsubscribe. It would be greatly appreciated if you could give me a chance. As always, though, all of that is totally up to you. Just leaving a friendly reminder here at the beginning. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into this now. First things first, in order to get her as an ally, you're going to have to head on over to the Meyer region over at the abandoned bunker. It's recommended to be at least level 25 to effectively complete all of her quests. And she gives you a lot of quests. It's kind of nice, honestly. You'll actually get 2 different quests from her while she's wounded down in the abandoned bunker. Speaking of, you want to make sure that you bring a stim pack, because that's the first thing that you're going to have to give her. And then once you give her the stim pack, you're going to get to know one another, and then she'll be sending you on the first quest, which is just basically investigating where she crashed at. You'll have to collect a flight recorder at her crash landing, which that is actually what the quest line is even called, crash landing. And then the next quest that she gives you, you're going to have to go up to a robot and get a encryption key from it. So yeah, pretty straightforward quest, and after you complete those, you'll get an option on whether or not you want her to come over to your camp. She mentions to you that she needs a place to stay. So if you agree to that, you're going to unlock the USS Console, and when you place this down, this is basically a spawn point for her at your camp. So yeah, you'll just need to place this wherever you want her to appear at. Okay, so once you got her at your camp, this is when the grind's going to begin. She's going to have a total of 19 different quests for you to complete. At least that's how many I counted. I might have miscounted. I apologize if I did. So yeah, if you think about it, counting the ones from the abandoned bunker, we're getting over 20 quests from this new ally alone. Yeah, I think that's an insane amount that Bethesda decided to add in just from an ally that we can recruit at our camp. I mean, it's just crazy to think about how much they really added within this Wastelanders DLC for Fallout 76. It's incredible. Anyways, while doing her quest, after you completed a few, Dr. Emerson Hale will show up at your camp. And he'll start showing up at your camp randomly within her quest lines. He definitely plays a big part with her and her problems. I'm not going to spoil too much, but he's an interesting character. Anyways, a few quest lines to point out that could possibly cause you a bit of problems will be, first off, patently false. This quest line is going to have you go over toward Watoga at the AMS corporate headquarters. And in here, you're going to encounter a lot of robots and a lot of turrets, which can deal out a ton of damage. So definitely be prepared within this quest line. This is one of them that I wanted to point out. The other one that I wanted to point out that I feel some of you may struggle on is past expiration. This one's going to require you to go retrieve something called Serum Z, and that is located over at West Tech. The reason why I think some of you may have a problem with this one is because you can't access a certain area without having a special access code. And how you get this code, because I know there are a lot of new players playing, so a lot of new players aren't going to know about this. When you get to this area within West Tech, you want to head upstairs here, as you can see, and go through this corridor up these flight of stairs. And here you're going to encounter a pretty strong super mutant, so be prepared for that. Also, not to mention, super mutants are just flooded within West Tech. So in general, just be prepared. But yeah, over here on this counter, you can find the West Tech Research Wing Access Code. And you're going to need this to access this certain area where the Serum Z is at. As you can see, you're going to have to go over to this terminal here, and that is how you unlock this security door, which once again, on the other side of this door is where the Serum Z is located. So yeah, just throwing it out there because I know not everyone knows where that access code is, especially newer players. Okay, so when you get to the quest from the ally called Mission Out of Control, as you can see, the description for it states to help the astronaut with her final mission. Technically, this isn't her final mission. There is one more after this that she does give you. But anyways, within this quest, we're going to go over to Sugar Grove. At Sugar Grove, we're going to have to go inside the Sugar Grove data center. And as you can see, before entering this, you will have these two options. You can choose to help team leader, or you can enter solo. And the team that I was in, the leader, was not doing her quest line, so yeah, I just entered solo. And within here, the plot majorly breaks down, and you definitely understand Sophia's problems a bit more. Anyways, something that I wanted to point out here, I got an option since I had 15 luck, and it stated that, what if I said green sunrise? And here's what happened when I chose this option.
Executing protocol Omega X15. Resetting connections. Subjects reset. Existing pathways closed. Reverting input pathways to local assault run. Artemis Model 12. Updating interaction processes. Limited output enabled.
Activated. Pathways open. Limited control granted to remote system. Access granted.
My head! What's happening?
Control detected. Confirmed. This unit is mobile. This unit has no higher processing functions. This unit has no pain receptors. Accessing ethical parameters. Confirmed. Accepted.
You have freed me. I can leave this place. Thank you. Thank you.
Sophia!
Is it
all right?
over?
Really bizarre. Anyways, yeah, so when you return back to your camp and officially complete this quest, you're guaranteed a 3-star random legendary. As you can see, I got a cloaking robot left leg, and you get this 3-star unique alien blaster called the VATS Unknown. This is the first legendary alien blaster that I have ever seen in the game, besides the ones that were hacked in. I'm not counting those. This is the official first one that you can legitly get in the game that I have seen. Pretty cool. Also, not to mention, when you complete this, you get some alien blaster rounds too to go with this weapon. But unfortunately, this weapon is only level 20, as you can see here. It would have been awesome if this would have been like level 45 or 50, since, you know, I'm a level 280, but unfortunately, no. It's only a level 20. But hey, like I mentioned in the beginning, it was recommended to start this around 25. So on that note, this would have been a more beneficial weapon if you are around that level. Also, not to mention, this is something that could potentially help level up a character if you do decide to start a new one. And hey, I mean, yeah, it's not the highest level weapon, but it is something to keep, honestly, because you could transfer this over to a new character, and this could potentially help you level up a bit faster on that new character. Then again, now that I think about it, it really wouldn't be all that beneficial because alien blaster rounds are kind of tricky to come by, and not to mention, it's not the most powerful. Still, nonetheless, it is a unique weapon, and I'm not going to just throw it away just because I'm a weapon collector myself. But yeah, I mean, as you can see, it does do work against lower levels. And, oh, yeah, I forgot to mention the perks on this. The perks it comes with definitely suits its name. It comes with VATS critical shots do plus 50% damage, which is a solid perk. It also comes with a perk that makes it so your VATS critical meter fills 15% faster, and VATS crits will heal you and your group. Overall, definitely a solid combination of perks on this alien blaster. It's just sad that it's only level freaking 20. Daggone it. Makes it pretty useless. But don't worry guys, this isn't the only thing that comes from completing all of her quest lines. Like I mentioned before, for some reason I did get another quest even though she did say that was her final mission. I just went and talked to her again, and another quest popped up here called Space Limitations that she gave me. And this one's pretty straightforward. All I had to do was collect some supplies. However, the supplies were pretty hidden, and a lot of new players definitely will get confused about how to get these. This quest line will lead you to the Lucky Hole Mine, and when you get around this area here, you want to follow the route that I take because this is extremely hidden, and like I mentioned, a lot of new players will definitely pass this right up. But yeah, as you can see, there's this hidden tunnel that you can go down, and further down in this tunnel will actually lead you to what you need to collect to complete this quest. But yeah, when I actually returned back to Sophia at my camp, I realized that a robot showed up. And this is actually Athena, which Athena transferred to this Assaultron's body in that quest line where it stated in the description that it was her final mission. You know, now that I think about it, I think Space Limitations might have just been a daily quest or something from Sophia. I still just wanted to cover it because I know a lot of new players especially are going to get pretty confused trying to navigate down in the Lucky Hole mine. That is an extremely hidden tunnel to that chest. However, the Assaultron Athena seems like she randomly shows up at your camp every now and then and trades with you. She's kind of like Graham, except she comes to your camp. Pretty awesome. And she stays there for quite some time. There was a point where she did disappear at my camp, so I am pretty sure that she just randomly shows up here and stays at your camp for a while and then continues adventuring around the wasteland and then returns after so long. Pretty sweet though. As you can see, Athena does have some goodies for you. So that's another bonus for having Sophia as an ally at your camp. You do get Athena to randomly show up at your camp as a vendor. But yeah, I guess that's wrapping up this complete breakdown over the Astronaut ally. Hopefully you found this enjoyable and it helped out in some kind of way. I'm out of here, everybody. Thanks for taking the time, watching and listening. Until next time, peace.